Hello there, everyone. This is Neko here, getting ready to play The Infected. So we're going to continue off where what we were doing last episode, which was looting the big city. Also, if you enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and everything else in between. Last episode, I looted that building over there, and I came down to store some stuff into my boxes and get a look around. So far, it looks like if you want to make a decent amount of loot uh, or money, you're going to want to come down over to the sell and whatever mart and over here at these small buildings because they seem to have the most cash registers around in these. I don't know if it will guarantee there to be money in every single one, but there's at least a chance and a decent amount of cash registers. So first off, oh, and I also recommend not coming in here until you've got the truck. Reason why? Oh, super stick. But no, that's not the reason why. The reason why is because as you can see over there, there's a bunch of idiots that walk around. And you can run them over with your truck. And that gives you a free loot. In the meantime, we're going to continue looking. I am trying to get enough mechanical parts and electrical parts. I will not be able to complete all of this within the 2 videos. There's just way too much for that. The other thing is yes, there might be a lot of empty boxes, but at the same time, there is a lot of loot. Like a lot of loot. And with the Lucky Raider perk, it actually is some decent loot, not just loot. Now, there's some things I would recommend keeping your eye on so far. One is these white trash cans. And then there's another thing I recommend keeping an eye on for. Ooh, these might be potentially, but no. It may be. Yeah, kind of figured. But the other thing that I recommend keeping your eye on is we may not find it in here, but they're the green little desks, or they're green little nightstands in these small boxes. I also recommend keeping an eye out for. Those are like the 3 main things I would keep an eye out for that you probably want to loot at all times. A lot of this stuff is like literally all you want to loot, but I've noticed quite a few electrical parts in here. I've noticed quite a few electrical parts in here, plus some mechanical parts, and then alright, well, looks like I think we've cleaned out this one. I don't think there's any of those things nearby, so we'll just worry about it later. If I... Must be a different way in? Yeah, there has to be. Anyways, over here, you can see we got cash register, money. Money, double money. Yeah, baby. Ooh, potato. We're gonna need to restore our energy. I don't know what happens when we run out of energy. I might actually have to flee back home. But yeah, as you see, white boxes, mechanical parts, pretty decent for them. Or not white boxes. I don't know if I said white boxes, but either way, boxes, pretty decent for mechanical parts. Admittedly, it can also be pretty empty in here. They also seem to have a decent amount of coffee and, well, actually, yeah, a decent amount of coffee, maybe tea. I haven't really been paying much attention to that part. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Pretty sure that's gonna affect my stamina. Alright, well. I haven't searched these enough to tell whether or not they're worth keeping an eye out for, but this, mine, as you can see, oil, Kevlar, iron, not always the best, but Again, in reality, you probably should be keeping an eye out for all of it. No ifs, ands, or buts. Because the odds increase as the more things you search, the more likely you're going to find what you want, like that. As you can see, they all seem to have a typical similar loot. Nope. Yeah, they all seem to be typical. Ooh. Sweet. I may want to be near my truck just in case if I run out of stamina. But by the looks, you definitely want to come to this city as soon as possible. Because, whew, you can see here, I've been opening up a lot of empty boxes, but look at all this good loot. Again, part of it might be thanks to my lucky raider loot, but whatever perk. But we also have all of this, all of that. We're even working on this. Yep. I meant to store anything in here until I stack everything up to max. That way I can be like, okay, this box is full, that box is full, and minimize the number of boxes I'm using in the process. Otherwise, we're gonna end up filling up in loot before we even fill up, which is not fun. Alright, well, so far, that's everything in here. Now, another location you can find some what do you call it? Things is in here. Was it around the corner? No. Was it this in? Yes. You can see there's 3 right here. And some other things. Oh, empty. Empty. Aw, 3 in a row. Now I'm sad. Ooh, bacon. Energy 1. Probably should be careful on what I eat. Ooh, water. Watermelon seeds. Nothing. Ooh, Do they have liver on the menu? Chicken burger, fries, regular soft drink, cheeseburger with fries, bacon burger. Don't know if that would count as a liver. Bacon, grilled, whatever, regular soft drink. Double cheese, double bacon, double fruit. What? Double fruit? Interesting. Double salad. And a bottle of water. There's some ooh, more bacon. Drink or eat. Drink. Probably should get a cooler, but oh well. Alright, well, there was no money in here, but there is some rations. Which, admittedly, I'll probably eat. Because that should give me 25 energy, which actually I currently need. And it will restore everything to 100, other than thirst and health, which actually I'm fine with that. Ooh, health, sun resistance. Woo! Admittedly, I don't have sun resistance on, but I'm sure if I turned it on, it would go up. Alright, we got a little bit more energy. My goal is to try and finish up what I can. Ooh, take that. Finish up what I can. Mostly what I was here for was circuit, was for mechanical parts. That was the main thing I was here for. And electrical. Ooh. Oh, hello there. Did I come in here? We'll see. Nope. Okay. Woo, lots of plastic. That's gonna be nice. Heck, I've got so much I could probably, probably build some coolers. Oh, well, ooh, electrical parts are out on the open. I did not know that. That makes, well, actually, I should have known that. I just picked up some, rations that were out in the open. Admittedly, I think there was probably more, but I never really bothered to check. Whoop. What about over here? The hell? What's this store? Ooh, electrical parts. Yay. Ooh, more electrical parts. Double yay. Ooh, man, we're coming out with so much electrical parts. I don't even know what the hell to do with all of them. Actually, I do. I plan to get that water mill at some point, and I plan to start getting some, what do you call it, lights at some point too, but I need to work on my roof and a few other things. I think I've already cleaned out all of this, or at least did most of it. We already did that, so now we need to go over to the next store over here and see if there's anything good in here. I'm probably going to have to hop in my vehicle and start running over some of these idiots to clear out the place so that I don't have to worry about getting invaded. Also, looks like I found the special stuff. Yay! Nope. Nope. Yes, okay. Actually, curiosity. Itempedia. I haven't made it yet, but can we? Those arrows, craft on the workbench. Dang it. Yeah, we'll have to make that at some point. Ooh. Especially when you got the bolts. Come on, pick up that last bolt. Sure. Clay bowl. Lots and lots of clay bowl. Ooh, clay bowl stacks up to 5. How much do they? Oh, they only sell. Actually, do they stack higher than 5? I don't know. I'll have to double check that. Kind of wish we could break these apart. Maybe give us a perk or something. Ooh, I saw a medical kit over there. Maybe give us a perk for tearing apart electronics like this. So we could tear this apart and we could get between like 0 to 2 electronical parts. And you can make it cost like 500 to 750 gold, somewhere in there. That would be a nice little perk. Anyways, we're gonna grab you, and we're gonna just go to town and grab whatever the hell we can. Personally, I would like to be able to pick some of this clothes. And another thing I would love to see is eventually a third person and the ability to have like a character model or something. That would be nice. Can I pick up the weapon? Yes, I have 2 empty slots. Sweet. Yay, money. I believe I searched all this. Yes. No. Alright. Empty screws. I will say this probably would be the best place to loot once you get the perk. Because then you can sell stuff like no tomorrow. Mine. I already have an axe. Pick up the shield. We can hold it in there, which actually I can go put it up. Huh. Why can't we do that with our stuff? I would like an advanced weapons rack to be able to put like 8 weapons on it. That would be really nice. Also, it's daytime. Yay! Dun, 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 dun. What do we got? Small ration, small ration. Ooh, fruit salad, veggie salad, potato, corn. Corn's not food. Energy 10. You know what? Screw it. I need the energy. Oh, there's 2. I'll use it for the stats too. Eat, 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 and eat. Sweet. Admittedly, I'm wasting food, but ooh, I did not. Oh, can we not? Oh, I can't pick up the veggie mix. Oh, pot pie. Ooh. Energy. Might save them for a little bit. Alright, Tetris. Do 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 do. Although this isn't Tetris music, I don't really care. Ooh, animal hide. Ooh, we're full. Screw it. Drop the lead. Drop the lead. Holy flip. Drop more lead. And you know what? Drop clay bowl. There we go. Alright, let's go put some stuff up. Oh, right. Wrong door. Wrong door. Right door. Ooh, I wouldn't mind getting this as a decoration. Right up here. Right click, put everything we can away in here. That can stack. Everything that can stack. Everything that can stack. Yeah, baby. Actually, 25. You know, I think I came in here with like none, and now I'm up to like 30 something. 13. Either way, I've gained a stupid amount. Ooh, mama. Since these are big items, we're gonna like mega big items. We're gonna stick them in there. Stick that up in there. And move that right there. Now we gotta get room for food. If this expires, oh well, doesn't matter. Actually, give me that back. We'll put that. Alright, well, looks like we're getting stupid full, but hey, looks like the timers don't start until you pick them up. Nice. Well, at least we found the shield, we found the whatever. Ooh, medikit, midkit, iron pickhead. Could probably sell that. Ooh, mechanical. Yeah, definitely keep an eye out for these for mechanicals. And for electrical, you want to keep an eye out for the white trash cans and the... Ooh. Ooh. I keep oohing everything. Anyways, you get the idea. Can't pick up those, can't pick up that. Did I clear out this? It looks like yes. Oh, missed that. Nope. Missed that. Yay. Oh, missed that. Literally half the time if you miss it, it's probably fine. Although if you do decide you want to check back, you might be like, ah, dang it. Again, would be nice to have a perk where we could pick that apart. Another perk would be the lock picking doors and all that fun stuff. Alright, out. Oh, we could open that one. Wrong door. Right door. Yes, oil. Wrong door. Empty. Ooh, electric parts. Yay! There is hell of, ooh, mine. Hell of a lot of, I want an electric stove. Can we get an electric stove? I would like an electric parts. I would like money. An electric stove. That would be nice. And it would be like, ooh, dang. And it would be nice. It would be, and plus to me, electricity is like the end game. So the more electrical items, the better. I've already given my idea on how to use the, what do you call it? The electric fence for stuff. Ooh, money. And how it could drain your power and all that other fun crud. Ooh, I wouldn't mind getting a fancy. How the hell does this one work? Like, that's a hell of. I want one of these. I also want one of these. This would be neat. Can we get one of these? This one would be nice to get too. Because then you could throw a big pan on there, a big pan on there. You could accelerate boiling. This one you could throw on like 2 pans right here or something. And a pot. Oh yeah, that's what you could throw, is a big pot. I was thinking of a pot when I was doing that, but I would love to have one of these, have some of these as options. And again, the perk would be helpful, because then I could be like, okay, tear that apart, tear that apart, tear that apart, tear that, tear that, and that. And then you could have a chance to give like 0 to 1 or 0 to 2. So it'd be like 0, 0, 2, 1, 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. In other words, stuff like that. Alright, I think we've got everything we need. So at this point, I'm just gonna try and finish up, running around a little bit and exploring a little. Maybe see if I can find any. Ooh. Oh, there's meat. I don't know why there would be meat in that, but okay. Mine. Ooh, yes. All right. I think that should be everything. This also looks like this could be a potential new location for Mike. In other words, they come in and put Mike in one of these places here. Ooh. No. Yes. Yes. Okay, so these green ones might also be something you want to keep. Ooh, dang it. The green ones look like they might be ones you want to keep an eye out for too. What? Why? I mean, free food, but interesting. Sometimes I question how long that food has managed to survive, and how long has people been infected. I don't know if we have one of these, but this would be a nice little thing. That would be a nice little thing to have too. Thankfully, no blizzard yet. I should keep this out. Ooh. Would be nice to be able to get some new cars too. I dislike those that automatically opening and closing. Would be nice if we didn't actually trigger that, because that spooks the hell out of me. Ooh, electrical. Alright, well, at this rate, next episode we're gonna be getting the oil pump without a doubt. Oh, hello. Are you one of the ones that are... Nope. Ah! Where's my truck? Nope. Nope. Where is my truck? Where is my truck? Because I like to cheat. Haha, you missed me. Alright. Hit R. Squish. Squish. Oh, you didn't squish. Squish. Ah, you're dead. Oh, ooh, 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 they give money. Wait, was he one of the ones that are inside the city, or was he one of the ones that are from here? If he was one of the ones from here, then that explains why there's money. But if he's... But I could have swore the developer made it so that these guys don't drop money. Or did they reduce the odds of them dropping money? Alright, well, there is a lot to... Actually, I have not explored over here. Plus, there might be more idiots to run over. Actually, I may have explored over here. Also, if you're going to leave that running, make sure to have some gas around. Otherwise, expect to have to... Ooh, money. Otherwise, expect to have to find gas somewhere. Or make a long trip home. Yeah, baby. Alright, nope. Oop, yes. Would be nice to have like a lock picking and have doors like this that are locked and just be able to lock pick them. Ooh, electrical parts. We're gonna have to drop some stuff. If an enemy comes running at us, I'm gonna have to actually fight it. A lot of lead. You know what? We could eat that. Eat that. Drop. Admittedly, I don't like doing that because that's like liquid gold. Screw it. Let's go dump some stuff off. We've got a few things here. We've got 21, 25. So we have almost 50 electrical parts from this. Mechanical parts we have 25, 30, 32. Ooh. I'm a little sad that electrical parts are so, or mechanical parts are so. Ooh, these stack up to 35. Do they stack up to 50? Because depending on how much they stack up to will depend on the amount of money you could make per stack. Alright, well, I'm gonna head home. And, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna get the oil pump built. And, I'm gonna take a picture of it and I'm gonna be like, Big City helped me build this. Or, Big City had so much loot I could build this. Either way, I'm gonna head on out. Bonk. Where are we going? West? I think we need to go north? Nope. We need to head southwest or south. And then slightly east. Oh. Right. Nope. We're still fine. Alright, we need to turn... We need to turn here. We're gonna throw in what we can. Alright. Our mechanical parts and other things. Throw what we can in here. Actually, we might be able to make the steel right now, too. I think I threw out a bunch of lead, but still. Electrical. Mechanical. Throw that back in there. Yes. We got the electrical and the mechanical. Now we need the iron and we need the steel. Iron we may not have. Steel we might. I need to dump everything that I can. Dang it. Alright. We need to take all of you. All of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, they're flip nuggets. Store, and store. Trying to make up as much room as possible so I can grab everything. Alright. Yeah, we got plenty. Oh. They're out. Because I spent so long. But hey, we got plenty of iron, which means all I gotta do is mine up lead. You and Kasplat. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think. Holy flip. I've got so much electrical parts, I don't know what the hell to do with them. What was it, like 14? That's like 15? Yeah. Dang it. We're missing lead. Oh well. I guess we'll, I'll have to take a pic. I'm not sure what to take a picture of. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get it built off camera. I'm gonna probably take a picture of it. Or, you know what? I might rename, or I might name the one thing, what do you call it? Big City Loot 2. And just to be, this has so much loot, it's not funny. Because it kind of isn't. Because there really is a lot of loot. And I think I'll get ready for the next episode, which means I'm going to go collect iron, and then we're going to get a few more wind turbines and a few other things in the process. So, if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. Not much happened. Just looting again. But hey, at least we got the mechanical parts. I showed you where to find, or I found the... whatever. I found the crossbow and the shield and the axe. If you guys want to see more of this series, check out my channel. If you want to see other games I play, check out the in-screen credits. If you want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain amount of time, I'll add you on. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed and you come back for more. I definitely need to get ready for a building episode. Woohoo! Anyways, bye-bye!